Hello everyone, Farstarter here, back with some more 1v1 replay casts, whatever. I think this is a ranked game of nandemonai and Faust. I found this on the replay site. It wasn't sent to me by anyone, but it was quite a fun game, so I decided to cast it or something. Whatever. So on the blue side we have nandemonai, and on the red side we have Faust, so this will be a Soviet v Soviet matchup. People really like playing Soviets in ranked, don't they? But who's to blame? Eugen. It's Eugen. Yeah, so nandemonai calling out some helos to try and maintain Delta from the start. Faust calling out a CV as well. So we'll see what happens. I think he spots that Tunguska. Let's just switch. No, he doesn't spot that Tunguska, but he does spot this massive little blob here coming in. And judging from the looks of things, I'm assuming nandemonai is going to rush into Alpha from the start. So, yeah, as you can see, Faust playing his typical style of completely abandoning a flank, and I think nandemonai kind of expects that. So what he's doing is he's being aggressive on the side that Faust is normally aggressive in, and just harassing with some troops in Foxtrot there. But for the time being, let's just see what's happening here. This Mi-24 is so close to the CV, but unfortunately that V being called out. We'll deal with that. So that CV snipe being denied there. And nandemonai managing to plop units down into Alpha, so severely halting Faust's original idea of just rushing straight into Charlie. And nandemonai holding Delta really well with these troops here. But the main focus of the battle is here, so let's just zoom in and see how they deal with this. Managed to land some Spetsnaz in Charlie, but we'll see how effective those are. We have GRUs versus GRUs duking it out for the town there, but I think the nandemonai's GRUs have a bigger advantage there. And this BTR 90 going balls deep into Echo. We'll see if he manages to snipe that CV there. But yeah, currently Faust being on the back foot, you can see the map territory is severely favoring nandemonai. I keep pronouncing like that because it's fun as fuck, not because it's pronounced like that. I don't know, whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, BTR 90 is providing so far support there for the Spetsnaz GRUs, holding this town fairly efficiently, but the B1s will be a problem there, dropping the GRUs in here. That's a smart idea. You don't want to lose both of those. You can see the BRDM3 does kill that BTR 90. Spetsnaz here going, yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. They should definitely fall back, because that BTRD actually is a really good fire support vehicle. And yeah, nandemonai is actually losing grip of Alpha. I think these B1s are the biggest issue he has at the moment, because he doesn't have any tanks, he only has infantry there, but it did buy him a lot of time to actually, well, what's he doing with that time? It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Maybe he should have gone for Delta, reinforced Charlie, because knowing Faust, he's gonna go for Charlie. I mean, come on. He's gonna go for Charlie. And as you can see, this is just hilarious. There's nothing on this side for Faust whatsoever. Like, if nandemonai wanted to, he could take Echo. And then he could take Bravo. And then he could take the game. Anyways, let's just speed up, cause it's kind of slow for so far. The Spetsnaz getting caught out of position will go down to the T-72 and whatever else is there. We have these GRUs and the B1s pushing up now, but there's two squads of Spetsnaz there, so it might be hard to dislodge those guys. Maybe you can distract them with the BTRs and the B1s long enough for the Spetsnaz to get in. Maybe even use the BTR, I don't know. GRU is actually being spotted by that BRDM there. Actually, oh no, he does not have line of sight there. I thought he did. Never mind, because recon in this game is broken as fuck. So, the glorious ZPTU is managing to actually take down a helo. Let's slow it down, switch it up, put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it, and some nice progress coming out from nandemonai, but he's not going to hold this town with those Spetsnaz there. He needs Spetsnaz of his own to deal with those Spetsnaz, I think. And we do have a CV being called out by nandemonai to neutralize that bleed coming out by Faust. Does have 2 squads of GRUs here badly damaged, but they're really just not going to do much, are they? Maybe they'll catch out rather. Some unsuspecting reinforcements coming down that road, but it's hard to tell at this point. We will see. He should maybe turn off the sniper rifle on those just to keep them hidden, because yeah, they're going to be revealed now, as you can see. And yeah. Let's just quickly see what's happening here. Not much at all. Okay. And speed it up again. MI-28 being called out. Interesting choice in a 1v1. You don't really need it most of the time unless faced with situations like this. And yeah, he should maybe pull it back here. Be able to deal with those B1s there. Or something, because these ZPTUs, no, don't run into the ZPTUs. Oh, that is so bad. Oh, this is painful to watch. Oh my god, don't. Oh my fucking god, that was such a bad loss for Faust. Nah, he could have used it in Delta. There's absolutely no AA here. But yeah. ZPTUs are glorious, man. 10 points for that. It's just insane. It's criminal, you know. Oh, I did not notice this. BRDM actually has a chance of killing that CV. I don't think he knows where it is though. Does he? Oh, he spotted it. Come on, go back, kill it. Kill the CV. What are you doing, Nande? Come on, you can do it. Well, I don't know. I think he was probably microing somewhere else and did not notice that. It's really unfortunate for him, because look at this. If he can neutralize Bravo and then just deny the cap, he can take this CV, all of these units, and just deny Echo. And if he denies Echo, he's basically won the game. Because lacking planes means Faust can't deal with B1s efficiently because he doesn't have the MiGs. And lacking Bravo means he can't really reinforce this fast. And of course he'd then be lacking a spawn, which I failed to mention because I'm an idiot, but it does not matter. Anyways, we do have these B1s flanking around, catching that B1 off guard, so that's a really nice position. But as you can see, yeah, the MiG-27 is just gonna murder them if he maintains line of sight on them. And this BRDM's gonna die. No. Oh, that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. He could have taken Bravo out. Yeah. Well, shit happens. And the GRE is being caught out by that BRDM. So that BRDM really just proving his worth there. Managing to defend that CV for so long. But look at this. I mean, just... I don't know why Nande's not exploiting this. He doesn't really need to push Echo out. He just needs to take all of these units he has. Just plop them in this forest, take the CV, and deny Echo, and just deny the planes. That's all he needs to do. And then he has total reign with his tanks. Because he has... Well, Faust only has one B1. Meanwhile, Nande has two B1s. And an air spawn. So the advantage is probably in his favor. But I'm just gonna speed up because it's kind of slowed down. Nande trying to push back into Alpha with VDVs against Spetsnaz, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. And I really disagree with grouping your tanks like this. Like, maybe split the B1s, have one here just to deny this little corridor like so, and then have the other B1 over here. Because two in the same group are really just not efficient use. You can't micro them separately. And we do have, I think Faust is finally prepping for his attack into Charlie now. Have a massive little VDV blob supported by tanks and Tunguska's. Tunguska out of fuel and badly damaged, but we do have a supply truck being rallied out. Hopefully he manages his logistics this time around. Maybe turn off ammo, because he doesn't really need ammo. I think fuel and spare parts are far more important at this point. But let's just see how Nande manages to repel this attack. See, the B1s are now in the open, and of course the MiG-27 comes out. Like, this thing needs a fucking nerf, Eugen. Look at that. 95 points for this, and 3 per card. Come on. Come the fuck on. It's not fair. Okay, SU-24 called out. Dealing with those VDV, but actually missing, so... Not that good for Nande. 1v1 going down to the MiG, and looks like the MiG will get out of there alive. So, yeah. Nande has a nice little concave on Alpha though. As you can see, he's managed to put Spetsnaz and VDV on the flank of Faust. Also harassing with some BTRs, just scouting, seeing what's going on. But yeah, I think he's just letting his advantages slip. He has control of the top portion of the map. He can even take Echo. Like, as I said, he had that knowledge, he had the vision, he had the GRU here and the BTRs here. He knows that there's nothing in this half of Echo. He should just drive a CV up here and just deny the air spawn. Like, he doesn't need to push back into this. Like, I mean, with the massive units that he has there, he can totally do it, but he has that possibility, he's just not taking that. Meanwhile, he's managed to push into Alpha with his VDVs, but it's 9 against 8. And these guys are worried, so I don't think they'll be able to kill that. So yeah, the best choice at this point is just to retreat those guys and just use them in an ambush position or something. Looks like we have a PD being called out by Faust, trying to kill those planes, those pesky planes, but this ball is just rolling from Faust, and there's nothing holding Charlie at this point, and he might even lose this CV. That would be bad. Waste of 100 points when you're on the back foot is not something you want to have happen to you. These VDVs are catching that Mi-24 out of guard, but it looks like it manages to probe through. So this Mi-24 needs to go down. Maybe the CV. The CV is actually going into it. So that's a bit of a miss micro there from Nande. If he retreated into town, he would have denied line of sight. So it would have been good for him. Gorno's actually defending really well, managing to score one T-72A kill there. But it's not looking good for Nande. It's really not looking good for Nande at this point. Just push into Echo. It's so easy, it's right there. Look, he's doing it. He's doing it with the ZPTUs and shit, but he needs a CV there. He called out a CV for Foxtrot, but it doesn't matter. This is 1 point, this is also 1 point. You take Echo, you still have the same amount of points. You know, like, fuck Hotel. Just take Echo and then take this CV to Hotel or something. And that's just gonna give him so much breathing room. He can bomb all day long, because Faust only has a Tunguska and PDs. He's relying on those ASFs for his air cover. And yeah, he has the top portion of the map, so that'd be +3, and then he just has to hold Charlie. Delta's pretty much his. Well, it was, I guess. And he can totally do it. I mean, I don't know. See, he knows that there's nothing there. He does have that vision. So just, it's making me mad seeing this happen. Okay, CV in. Charlie will go down, giving Faust a +6, which is huge. No, sorry, what the fuck? No, that's nandemonai. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm dumb. I don't even know which player is which anymore. Okay, so Nande is still at a +2, mainly because Faust only has Echo under his control. These VDVs have provided some nice harassment there, but now Faust is at a +1. And in solid control of Charlie. There's these, yeah, Heinz dying to VDVs is something you don't want to have happen to you. The Tunguska did go down. I'm assuming the Gornos killed it. Don't quote me on that. Which means if this CV capped Echo, Faust would have no AA. Hello. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but yeah. Okay, we can speed up now, I guess. CV going down in Alpha, nice little kill there for Nande. Securing that +1 once again. But now he's on the back foot. He needs to, well, I said that he's on the back foot like half an hour ago, then see, why is this CV in Foxtrot? Just take Echo, man, just please take Echo. Yeah. Faust did a really nice job pushing Nande back. A really good job. I mean, there's units all over the place for both players. It's quite a fun battle so far. It's hard to say who's gonna win at this point, because Nande is still at a +3. Gotta keep that in mind. I mean, it's not gonna be for long, but still, that's gonna give him a lot of room to work with. Maybe he can get the CV with the BMP. Well, no. Maybe if he fast moved, he would have. But now these VDVs are gonna defend that. We can slow it down once again. MI-28 being called out. Yet another one going balls deep. Probably gonna die. To a T-72 and BTRs. There's no AA for Nande at this point. Oh no, the CV was called into Charlie. Probably smart, because he can always, call in another CV for Alpha. I mean, it's a Hilo. Maybe it was a ground CV, then it would have made more sense. Maybe he ran out of ground CVs as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. And just fucking cap Echo, man. Oh my god, this is making me so mad. He has the knowledge. Like, why isn't he moving the CV and Echo? Is gonna deny the air spawn. That's what you need. And then you can get back in this game. There's no AA on the side of Faust whatsoever. I mean, I know, like, Nande does, well, he actually does know that. He just flew in the MiG balls deep and he didn't get shot. Oh, Nande, you can do it. Come on. Like, Foxtrot is useless if you have Echo. It's the same amount of points. But Echo is much more worth it. That air spawn is what's keeping Faust in this game now. Oh, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. I'm sorry if I'm talking shit, but it's just making me so sad. Okay, yeah, so Nande's attempt to push back into Charlie wasn't that successful. Maybe he should flank around from Delta, because he does hold this town. But there's the GRUs here, which are just a massive little point drain on the side of Nande, because he has to deal with those guys, and there's really no cost-efficient manner of doing that when they're in a town, unless you, well, I was gonna say bomb them, but that falls under the category of not cost-efficient. So yeah, excuse my stupidity. And we can speed up, because, yeah. I mean, just come on, come on, come on. It's not hard. Okay, that MLD scoring really nice hits there, killing both those helos in one pass. UG nerf, please. And yeah, like, what's Nande gonna do to come back from this situation? I know, Cab Echo. But I'm gonna stop talking about that, because I think I've annoyed everyone by repeating that for 25 minutes, right? It's like, enough. Shut up, fire. Okay, so he managed to kill the GRUs, now hoping to get in the building with these Spetsnaz, kill those Spetsnaz, maybe have the BTRs as a fire support there. But he needs some AA as well. Well, he did just call out an OSA. And Spetsnaz might actually get those Spetsnaz. Oh, it's close. Nope. Spetsnaz killed the Spetsnaz. Well, shit. Okay. So Nande actually managed to pull through. Morskaya Pehodas against T-72s is pretty much pointless, but the VDV in a nice little position with their 6-kilometer range on the Vampire, just killing those shits. Telling them to fuck off. And this CV, really ballsy CV. But these Gornos really good defensive units here. They've done so much damage. And we do have another Tunguska being called out by Faust after a long time, really. But where's the infantry coming out from Nande? He definitely needs to flood this with infantry now. Then he'd be able to take that, because there's only VDVs and Murskaya here. Sorry about that. And this MiG is gonna be used to attack. Oh my god. Now that's just adding insult to injury. Does not go down. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, we can speed up again. I'm assuming the CV here is gonna get scouted by the Murskayas and get taken out. There's just not substantial infantry here holding the zone from Nande. CV been spotted. CV died. There we go. Nande letting this slip. Just really letting this slip. Maybe if he holds Delta, he can alleviate some pressure. Or maybe if he holds out, shut up, I said I'm not going to talk about it. So yeah, B1 pushing through, there's no AT here to be able to deal with that, except the MiG-27, which loses line of sight at the last second. So not really that useful for Nande there. Spetsnaz against VDVs, but they're both in the open. He did turn off the machine gun on those, hoping to close the gap, but it's not really working out in his advantage. Another MiG-27 being called out to deal with that. B1, does he get it this time? No, he doesn't. Really good B1 micro coming up from Faust, pulling those back. It's like he has a sixth sense for these things. I mean, so would anyone playing Soviets in ranked, like, every time. You know, those MiG-27s just kind of get ingrained in your thoughts. I really hate those pieces of shit. I hope Eugen nerfs them, but... Okay, more MiG-27s being called out. And the Gorno, oh, missing. No, actually, I don't know. I think it was firing on the transports with the last missile, which is kind of unfortunate. It could have killed the B1, not a B5. Would be funny if there was a tank that fired like a B5. But yeah, with that rear armor being exposed, this would have been game over for that B1. Motos got taken out by that BRDM there. Nande actually pushing back now, but I think he needs more infantry. Not a CV. You need more infantry, man. I mean, he's clearing this out. These VDVs here are not gonna do much damage unless he forgets about them and moves in, gets side shot or something. But he definitely needs more infantry to deal with. Why the fuck? Look at this. I zoom in, focuses on. Eugen, fix your game. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Yeah, he just needs infantry to deal with this. Maybe a bomber. I mean, there's a Tunguska out, but the Tunguska is not gonna prevent a bombing run. It's just gonna kill the plane afterwards if the guns are on. And if you couple that up with an Su-24, then that's a guaranteed kill on that Tunguska and on the CV. But Nande actually pushing this back. So, he still is up. I think this 26 point is that? No, I think this is a draw so far. But I guess a draw is better than a loss. But he definitely has the upper hand. He holds the top, he can take Delta, and if he can deny Charlie from Faust, he's gonna win this game. Now the question is, does he? You can see Faust rallying out a preemptive backup CV for Charlie, being a sneaky motherfucker, gonna plop it down here and probably cap this little half here or whatever. We have more infantry coming out by Nande, getting sniped by the B1. That's unfortunate. To have more planes coming out by Faust. It's probably gonna... Yeah, I don't know what that MiG's gonna go for. Probably nothing, because there's just nothing to kill anyways. Unless that B1 is in line of sight, but I doubt it is, because there's nothing spotting it here. Let's just speed up again. See, there's just not any AA on Nande's side. Which would be okay if he denied Echo. Okay, so the CV in Charlie's gonna get spotted. Which means Faust at a +2 once again. This is just painful. So painful. Okay, Mi-24V being called out. Tunguska, what the fuck happened to the Tunguska? I did not see. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what killed it, sorry. Okay, so that Mi-24V against an Mi-24V. Oh my god, that was lucky. That was RNG. That was total fucking RNG. That Mi-24 should have died to this Mi-24, not the other way around. But yeah. Okay, now there's only B1s in Charlie, and I don't know if Mi-24Vs are the appropriate unit at this point. Okay, he's gonna kill that CV. There's a CV here. Resupplying those Gornos, which is good. But no units called out by Nande at all. This is just giving Faust the game at this point. I mean, look, like I don't know what to say without sounding like a judgmental cunt, but I'm gonna say it. Like, Nande's just throwing this game away, to be honest. He has total map control. He has total fucking map control. He can deny Echo. He can take Delta. And he doesn't even need to take Charlie back at that point, because Like, he'd be even. And if he just denies Charlie, then he'd be at a +2. I don't know what he's doing, really. He's definitely just throwing this away. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. I mean, it's a fun game, though, don't get me wrong. I'm quite enjoying this. It's just that Nande could take this really easy, and he's just not realizing the advantages he has. Like, I'm assuming he knows what type of player Faust is. You know that Faust is gonna come at you at one side and one side only and just forfeit the rest of the map. And he knows that. He had that vision in Echo for like the entire game. He had units up in Alpha pretty much the entire game. He knows that Delta is empty. And he's not using that to his advantage. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough to say, but then again it isn't. And yeah, I don't think much is gonna happen. Should I speed up? Fuck it, I'll speed up. If you guys get mad at me, I really don't care. So he moved that CV for a second, giving me hope, but yeah, never mind. Gorno's here, finally gonna go down to the Spetsnaz. They did their work. They were elite by the end of that. It killed so many units. And yeah, we have a CV being rallied out by Nande. I think he's going for Delta, is he? He's going for Delta. Why not go for Echo? Like, why not go for Echo? I don't know. But yeah, at this point, it's way too late. 2 minutes to go. Faust is pretty much at 500. And it's just unfortunate, man. Nande could have had this game. Could have had this game easily. Like, Faust without planes would not have been able to deal with B1s. And he only had that one Tunguska relying on his air support. Or rather, anti-air support. And then Nande could have just bombed them to shit. And he could have had this game. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, well, that was a fun game. Hope you guys liked that, and hope you guys cap your opponent's air spawns when given the opportunity to do so. Sorry, Nande, if I talk shit, but that's me. It's what I do. I talk shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.